Boker Tov, Boker Or. Oh, what a nice morning it is. Here we are in East Hollywood. That's where I'm at least. Some of you are spread out over various parts of our community. Some of you are even in other parts of the country. But here in East Hollywood, Florida, this morning, it's raining. And there's something sweet about the rain. When you can be in a sheltered place, maybe under an umbrella, maybe in what people up north call a Florida room. I don't know what we call those little enclosed rooms on our patio here in Florida. I don't think we call them Florida rooms, but if you can be in a place where you can experience the rain, you can hear it, and you can feel it, and not be in the direct line of fire of the rain. It's something beautiful. Oh, I can hear the rain falling all over our property right now. Thank goodness our roof is in decent shape here at Temple Bethel. I was out in the breezeway a few moments ago, and there was just something mystical, something beautiful about being in the rain. It's one of those simple experiences that if you just open your mind to it and you clear your mind and you just experience it, just experience the sensuousness of rain, the sound, the smells, the sights of rain. It's something really quite spectacular, something that we tend to ignore. Well, this is in the month of Elul, and we are to awaken ourselves. We are to awaken ourselves to the coming, to the arrival of the high holidays. This Saturday night at 7 o'clock, you can tune in to our Slichot service. That is the service that we have on Saturday night just before Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah this year falls on Friday night. But on this Saturday night, that would be a week from this Friday night, incidentally, the 18th. But this Saturday night, we have an Israeli artist by the name of Hanan Harchol, who's going to be joining us. We're going to watch a beautiful animated short that he did a number of years ago on forgiveness. And he has been kind enough to agree to be on our, to join our live stream, and so we can discuss the whole idea of forgiveness. In the meantime, we are to awaken. We are to awaken ourselves to get ready for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. We need to be ready to engage in a process that we call cheshbon nefesh. That is sort of an internal audit of where our lives are at this juncture. So I'm going to blow the shofar, as is our custom during the month of Elul. And I'm going to ask you to put your feet flat on the floor. I'm going to ask you to sit in a place where you are unlikely to be disturbed, for the next 15 minutes or so. Turn your phone off. There's nothing that you need to attend to right now except your own soul. That's all you have to do to be in touch with the deepest aspect of your being. So take a couple of deep breaths. And allow that sense of peace and relaxation to wash over you. You might allow your eyes to close, or you might keep your eyes open during this meditation. It's up to you. Just listen very, very carefully. Listen to the sounds of nature. If it's raining where you are, listen to the rain. If there are birds chirping, acknowledge them as well. If there are sounds coming from traffic, from cars whizzing by, acknowledge that too. Maybe the sounds of conversations that you can barely make out. You can just hear those human voices in the distance. And you're listening. And you are aware. You are aware of how every sight, every sound, every aroma, every taste, every tactile experience affects you. It affects your body. When you experience some sensory input, whether it's sound or sight, you have an emotional reaction to it. You experience it deep in your kishkas, as we would say. Notice your emotional reactions to all of these experiences. Also take note of any thoughts that are triggered by these external sensory inputs. You hear something, you have a vision in your mind, perhaps a story, a memory, and then an emotional reaction that you feel in your body. Just observe. Observe what is happening outside of you, inside of you. What's happening in your body, in your emotions, in your thoughts. Be an observer. here is a question that I think is worthwhile asking during these days leading up to the high holidays. The question is this: who is it that is experiencing all of this? Who is experiencing these sensory inputs, these emotions, these thoughts? This deeper level of existence. Who is it that is having this experience? Who is the one that is observing all of this? Who is it that experiences the warmth of the sun on the exposed skin, the feeling of the wind on your face, the sound of the rain? Sensations in the body, pleasant or otherwise. Who is it that experiences all of this? This is a deeper level of your consciousness, a deeper level of your existence. You can react to the world physically, emotionally, intellectually. You can react to protect your ego, to protect your physical self. You can take on a defensive posture. But this deeper level of your being, doesn't react. It sees things as they are, without judgment. This deeper place of consciousness is a source of wisdom. That can help in our responses to the world, to those around us, to natural phenomena. A place of strength and clarity, of compassion. During the month of Elul and during the Yamim Noraim, the days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, this is a good place to visit, a good place to inhabit, a good place from which to look at our lives with compassion, with some degree of detachment and objectivity, but compassionate nonetheless. Who is having this experience? Who is experiencing all of this? Ask yourself, who is experiencing all of this life? Who is experiencing this? Take a deep breath, hold it, and release it. Another deep breath, hold it, And release it. One more. Let it go. Well, I hope this was a good experience for you, and that it will help you in your preparation for the high holidays. And I hope that you will join us this coming Saturday night with Hanan Harchol. That'll be at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. this Saturday night for our Slichot service. Well, one more blast of the shofar to awaken us to ourselves, maybe to awaken us to that entity that I asked you about. Who is experiencing all of this? Who is it? What is it within you that is experiencing all of this without judgment? Maybe that's one of the entities that the shofar awakens in us. Boker Tov, Boker Or. Smile and make a smile come to the lips of at least one other person that you encounter today.